How to get Kool-Aid out of hair. Kool-Aid can serve as a safe, cheap hair dye that is often used for the purpose of creating wildly colored highlights, but it can also be a pain to fade or rinse out of your hair. You may not be able to remove the Kool-Aid dye immediately, but there are several steps you can take to significantly fade it and remove it faster. Method 1: Frequent washings. 1. Increase the number of times you wash your hair. Even if you wash your hair once every day, it could still take several weeks or even months to get the Kool-Aid out. Try washing your hair a couple of times each day instead. If you wash your hair more frequently, though, you should use normal shampoos or moisturizing formulas to prevent your hair from drying out too much. 2. Use clarifying shampoo. If you only wash your hair once every day or less, try a clarifying shampoo. These shampoos are formulated to strip your hair of foreign build-up, including hair dyes like Kool-Aid. It will not remove the Kool-Aid immediately, but a clarifying shampoo will help fade it faster. Most importantly, the majority of clarifying shampoos are approved for daily use. 3. Try a dandruff shampoo. Anti-dandruff shampoos are similar to clarifying shampoos in the way that they strip the hair of chemicals and possible irritants. To increase the effectiveness of an anti-dandruff shampoo against Kool-Aid, mix it with a little baking soda and apply it to wet hair. You may need to do this several times, but it should help to fade the dye much faster than normal shampoo. 4. Try a mild detergent. Laundry detergent and dish soap can both remove hair dye, including Kool-Aid, but they also have the potential to severely dry out and damage hair, so they should be used sparingly. If you use a laundry detergent, select a mild, dye-free formula that does not use any bleach and only apply a small amount. When using dish soap, select a mild, fragrance-free and dye-free formula and only use 3 to 4 drops. Thoroughly rinse either soap out of your hair immediately. Method 2: Toothpaste. 1. Wet your hair. Use very hot water, but be careful not to scald yourself. Boiling water is not recommended unless you only need to remove Kool-Aid from the tips of your hair, rather than the hair near your scalp. The hair getting worked on needs to be partially damp, but not necessarily dripping wet. 2. Rub toothpaste over the dyed hair. A toothpaste containing baking soda works best, but if that is not available, try using a standard non-whitening formula. Rub it thoroughly over the strands of hair that have been dyed, working it in. 3. Rise your hair. Toothpaste is fairly safe and will not cause long-term damage even if you miss some as you rinse, but it may make your hair feel sticky and will leave white flakes if allowed to dry. Rinse it out with warm water, scrubbing the dyed hair as you rinse. 4. Repeat as necessary. Too many washings in one day is not recommended, but you can repeat this procedure up to twice a day for 1 week, if necessary. Stop if your hair starts to look especially brittle or dry, though. Method 3: Vinegar. 1. Create a solution of vinegar and warm water. Add 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters, of white vinegar or apple cider vinegar to an 8 ounces, 250 milliliters cup. Vinegar has the ability to strip build-up from your hair, and as a result, it can be used to help fade dyes like Kool-Aid. Fill the rest of the cup with warm water and give it a quick stir with a spoon to combine. 2. Pour the solution over your hair. Focus on the areas where the Kool-Aid dye looks its brightest. You do not need to wet your hair first. Instead, it works better when applied without further dilution. 3. Allow the vinegar solution to sit. Wait several minutes to allow the vinegar to soak into your hair. If you rinse it off too soon, it will not have enough time to sink in and loosen the built-up Kool-Aid. 4. Rinse your hair with warm to hot water. Scrub the areas that had vinegar in them to make sure that all the vinegar has been removed. You will likely notice some dye still in your hair, but that is to be expected. Vinegar will not automatically remove all the Kool-Aid, but it can help fade the dye significantly faster. 5. Shampoo as normal. The vinegar solution is not designed to wash your hair, so you should still wash it after you finish the application. Method 4. Baking soda. 1. Boil water in a small pot. You do not need to use a lot of water. If anything, a smaller amount will be easier to work with. For the baking soda method, you will only be dipping strands of hair into the solution, rather than pour it over your head, so you only need enough water to dip the dyed hair into. Allow the water to reach a rolling boil. 2. Add 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters, of baking soda to the boiling water. The water will fizz a little violently after the addition as the baking soda dissolves, but this is normal. 3. Remove the pot of water from the stove. Set it down on the counter, somewhere near the sink. Do not treat your hair while the water is still above the burner. 4. Dip the dyed ends of your hair into the water. Leave it there for about 1 minute. The water will continue to fizz, and it should also change color to whatever color Kool-Aid you used to dye your hair. 5. Dump the water and rinse your hair. Pour the baking soda water into the sink and immediately rinse the sink out. Rinse your hair under the faucet using warm water. If it appears tangled or abnormally frizzy, you may also want to go to the shower and wash your hair properly with shampoo and water. Most of the Kool-Aid should be gone, though. Method 5. Lemon juice. 1. Boil 1/3 cup of water in a pan. 2. Take the water off. Add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 3. Leave it in for 2 minutes. It should feel a little sticky. 4. Wash out. The Kool-Aid will either be diminished or removed, depending how much was in your hair to begin with. Method 6. Baking soda and vinegar. 1. You will need 1/2 cup of vinegar. 1/2 cup baking soda. 2. Put the vinegar in a bowl. Add the baking soda slowly. 3. Expect it to fizz. It may fizz a lot, so have some towels nearby just in case you need to mop it up. 4. Dampen your Kool-Aid affected hair in it. Let the solution sit for 30 minutes. 5. Rinse with hot or warm water. It may feel very soft after that, but when it dries it will harden, so you must wash the hair again yet. 6. Finish with a good wash using your usual shampoo and conditioner. Your hair should now be free of Kool-Aid. Dry as usual. Tips. Lemon juice also works. Try to mix dandruff shampoo with baking soda. If all else fails, head to the beauty salon. The stylists at a salon are usually well equipped to deal with hair dye catastrophes of all shades and styles. If none of the stylists there are able to immediately fade the Kool-Aid from your hair, they may at least be able to offer advice on how to get it out of your hair faster. You could attempt to use a color remover used for traditional dyes, but these may not work ideally. Some color removers only work on traditional dyes, while others strip all color out of your hair and may even damage or fade your natural color. Swimmer's shampoo helps as well. It is meant to remove chlorine but will work for hair dye. If you use baking soda, make sure you use conditioner the next few times you wash your hair. Baking soda strips the hair of moisture. It's not so good. The baking soda method also works by taking a hot shower and shampooing with loads of baking soda. Warnings. If using toothpaste with any sort of mint ingredient or flavor, also steer clear of your eyes. Menthol and mint oils, commonly used for flavoring and fragrances, are very eye irritant and may cause damage to the mucosal membranes in particular. If using vinegar or lemon juice, take extra caution to avoid getting it in your eyes. Vinegar is very acidic and can burn through your eye's natural defenses, and lemon juice is no better. If you get either in your eyes, immediately flush with clean water for several minutes. Do not rub your eyes. Redness, painful irritation, and burning can be temporarily remedied with mild eye drops, but you should still follow up with your doctor at the soonest convenience. When your eyes are concerned, it's better safe than sorry. Things. Clarifying shampoo. Anti-dandruff shampoo. Laundry or dish detergent. Toothpaste. Vinegar. Baking soda.